now that our house is on the pad, we have to move back in. So there's a lot of things that need to be done, and one of which is get the area ready for the animals. So Joe is out there right now using the wood chipper and chipping up some pieces of wood that they cut off, like trying to clear up the trees. So that's what he's working on right now. And we're using it as mulch to kind of mulch into the area that the chickens are gonna go into.
Good morning. We're building fence today, so I got to get some posts out of the trailer. They got all these huge U-bolts. A whole bunch. On this one. And also the circumference. So some of them are a lot thinner. These are the same.
But they're different circumferences.
So the thickness and the diameter is what I meant. Will probably be easier to find one here, so that's why I cleared this out so that we can move all these boxes over here.
Okay.
And all my P&G folk bury boxes to the hill. All right, so Sissy's gonna help me pick some pipe. And brother. So this is what I'm looking at here. A bunch of these. We'll go through them and find the best. How many do we need?
8 for each fence.
Copy that. You gonna help me find 8, brother?
You guys are so curious as to what's going on in there.
Way happier I'm doing this before it's winter. What's the temperature supposed to be today here?
Like 84, 85.
Like Addie was saying last night, it's like 115 in Arizona.
Ugh.
I figure we'll use all the skinny ones now, and then we'll use the big fat ones for 3, 6, 7.
Now that we've got the poles loaded, we're gonna take the IBC totes and put them on the trailer. It's really cool out right now, and beating the heat is kind of half the battle when you're off grid. We don't have our AC hooked up yet, so we got to make sure we're using our time wisely. I'm looking for snakes as he's moving these totes.
I don't think there's any snakes.
Snakes? I don't know no snakes.
I don't know. Alright.
We still...
Grumpy's right. I think I might start doing morning walks. Because you don't get nothing done with recording.
You're getting plenty done. And we're recording. Look at that. Way to go.
I know. My wife's asleep. This is made in France. Food grade. Lactic acid. With a snail. Now we're doing it now. Not. Closers.
So he's gonna take a mallet and stakes, and I'm gonna tell him where exactly I want to put the fencing. He had a really good idea. Our front door is right there. So if I can come out and have the entrance right here, that would be ideal. So I would put like a gate right here. Now what I'm using for a fence is a 4x8 cattle panel right now. So I'm gonna just leave it at that size. So I wanna measure my posts to be 8 feet in between them. So one will start here and the other will go there. I've accounted for 8 of those big metal posts to be like my corner posts. So we have enough to use them in the areas to make sure that I have good secured fencing. So I'm gonna help him stake that out. That's what we're working on, and then we can start putting them in the ground. The cool part is we can use the skid steer to kind of pound them down, and that's really awesome. We just need 4 feet. So whatever the difference is on the poles, because they're a couple different lengths, we'll be able to drive them down. Maybe the shorter ones we'll use for like the gate or something. So Marshall and Joe did a lot of clearing over here. So I'm walking down the path. They did a lot of clearing up over in this area as well. So to ensure that I still get like rainwater collection and all of that, I am going to build the coops over here and make the run this entire area so that they can come out here and be chickens and do what they do. But then during the time that it's hot and they need some cooling, they can go up under these trees and kind of cool off. So as you can see, I have a lot of clearing I still have to do aside from the fences and aside from building the coop. So we have got to get cracking. Oh, and did I mention I'm getting a pig? So that's also something else that we have to get built. So we have been looking at like pig shelters and what we're gonna do. We have a calf hut we might use for the pig for right now. But we have lumber, we have stuff. We just have to make another fence for the pig too. So that is also on the to-do list.
We'll measure in between, get equidistant to put our T-post.
Okay.
Post. And then if you walk all the way out here.
So I was wanting to put another one like right where you guys mowed. Now we'll take it straight this way.
We'll put them right here. Block the house.
Right here? Like down in this.
Yeah, we gotta find, that's kind of flat there.
It's flat right down here.
We could put them up in here because they get shade.
I do like that.
Actually, when the sun's setting, it's like you want the morning sun's good because it's still cool, but once it gets over here and over here,
We might want them over here.
it's gonna be right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be right down in here.
So that'd be a good spot.
Yeah, I think I like them a little more to where I can see them too.
So we gotta measure, make sure we got enough chains, enough fence. That's the other thing too.
I bought 660 feet. Each one of those rolls is 330.
Well, it's we'll get the wheel or that big 300-foot tape push around.
Yeah, because if we need to make it smaller so it'll fit, I don't want to go buy more fence. So that was our first pole that we stuck in the ground with the skid steer. Saved us a lot of energy capital. Now he's moving the chicken coop. like that. That's sturdy. That's in the ground. That's going to allow us to be able to attach the fencing to it. And don't forget the level.
All right, Jess is pounding a pole. Is it going down? Looks like it's getting taller.
Huh?
Looks like it's getting taller. Is it straight? Where's your level?
You're asking me all these questions. I don't know.
Well, I don't want you getting too far. It's harder to undo it. Feet could change because I can scoop all this out and make it so the water runs this way and not that way. I probably need to do that first.
Such a great tool to have. I just made quick work of a really hard job all the way around.
Yeah. Now you can just hold it from here because you're going to rip it from there. Choke is on, choke off. So you can try and just start it like that, right there. Just by pulling that. Without pulling this. Hold it here. Yeah.
Pull it.
That's right.
Today came with a lot of trials. It is just starting to get cold and dark, and so we decided we're going to continue working. This is the time we have to work because it's cool enough to work. It's about 9 o'clock at night right now. Beautiful Midwest summer. So what I'm doing right now is filling in any holes in the bottom of the fence Joe is winding the fence around the pole, and we're gonna tighten it up. So let's see. So we have the roll of fencing, one little tiny chicken coop, and we'll just have to put whatever we can together for them for right now. But this is the area, so they'll have trees to go under in the shade, and then sun to come out here and play and noof around and look for bugs. We've accomplished a lot, but when you don't put up fence, and you never have, it can be kind of trying, and especially when the skid steer has the alternator go out, and you know, things like that, where you're kind of depending on that tool. And so it kind of set us back, and we're trying to regroup and get our bearings, because once we get it fenced in, it should be pretty good. We just need to then create like a place. So I have to have one for the chickens and a place for the pig. So I'm thinking that I might put the pig back in here and just see what happens. She's pretty tame, pretty friendly. I think she comes to her name. So, oh boy, there's a lot to do. I definitely have daily like cleanup work to come out here and do, and fence work, but we are doing good. We got the wood chipper going, and I'm super thankful because we were able to put wood chips in the area for the chickens, which is going to be really nice for them. Add a little bit of permaculture right from the beginning. Chickens and wood chips, that's a good thing. So we set up a light and some tiki torches so we could see what we're doing. So we're fighting the bugs and the darkness, but it is the coolest that it's been. So we got to get work done while we can. He's tightening the fence right now, pulling it taut. Now we're gonna clip it. Doing this in the dark is interesting. Sissy, are we doing fencing, sis?
My daddy said, boy, I want you to get to work.
Going on and do the chicken dance.
You know why the chicken crossed the road, don't you?
Because I think it's like 10:30 now, maybe. It's getting really dark. We got the long side of the fence done, the back side. So we're gonna try to finish that up tonight.
But not least.
All right. We did good.
You did great on this one. I really feel good about this one. Because it looks good. The only defect is the hill, which that's a
easy fix.
easy fix and good rookie mistake.